Hi everybody, Rob, John Miller Garden Machinery. Summer 25 is too hot. So we've come outside the shop today to look at the Cramer ZTC 132 mulching mower. So what is Kramer? Kramer is a battery company that we have taken on at the shop here that does like commercial grade kit, and they do domestic stuff as well. So what is this? This is the ZT, as I said, C132 mulching mower. Hell of a bit of kit. I think we may have looked at the bigger one a few months back. So what do you get? So you get basically a battery mower that is equivalent to roughly 65 horsepower machine in petrol that will give you 8 hours of runtime. Okay, so all the myths and things now of, oh, battery's not very good, I'm only going to get an hour out of it, it's not going to do the job. It's slowly working away. The companies are getting better. And as much as it pains me to say it, because I am a petrol man, this is a bit of kit. I've not driven a mower that's so smooth and responsive, and it's got the grunt for this size machine, I don't think ever. And I've driven a lot of mowers. And I've used a lot of mowers out in cutting, and I've demoed a lot of mowers. So, what do you get in this machine? You get a commercial grade built machine. You get a deck that, well, I think will still be here in 500 years time by the look of it. It's massively well built. As I said, you get a built-in battery system, so you don't take batteries out of this one. All the gubbins is inside there. You get a charging, I'll show you in a bit, you get a charging like you do with an electric car, big charging port, you plug it in, it'll charge overnight, so your mindset has to change a bit. So yes, you get your 8 hours runtime, but then when you finish, you've got to go back to the shed or the garage or the workshop, the yard, and put it on charge, otherwise you're a bit knackered for the next day. Many different settings, which I'll run through in a minute. So to give you an idea of area, in the book they're speccing about 75,000 square meters on one charge. So you guys that work in acres, that's about 18 acres. In my eyes, that's a game changer. People, large gardens, contractors, you want to go for that sort of battery alternative, it's now here. Like most battery kit, you get variable speed, you get variable blade speed. The nice thing about this is for contractors, and I shall show you, if you just bear with me, you can have built-in lights. So if you're working next to the road, have to transport between different sites, it's all built in, okay? Nice and easy. All touch button pad, and I'll get Nat to pan round in a minute to have a look at it. So we'll turn those back off again, just so I don't distract you all. Come on in, Nat, come and have a look, I'll show you. So, stick steer, like you would do on a petrol machine. Much smoother, responsive than a petrol machine. So if that pans round, like, if you can get sort of next to me, around here. I don't know if you can see here for the screen. So you get a diagnostic, you get a screen that tells you what's going on. So the battery's 94% charged. On this side, you've got your blade speed. On this side, you've got your wheel speed. You then jump in, you can have lights. It gives you statistics, errors, it gives you all the bits you need to run the machine. Okay, and then simple back home again to go back home. It tells you when you're sat on it, and it tells you you're in park. So a very clever system. You can get your phone. Kramer do a Kramer Connect, and this is all their machines and their batteries. So the Kramer Connect goes to your phone app, gives you all the statistics you need, run times. On the batteries, I saw this morning that I think if you lose your battery, it'll tell you your battery is. It's clever stuff. So without further ado, I'm going to just give you a quick demo of the Maneuverability. We haven't got any grass to cut. Everybody knows it's hot at the moment. It is what it is. But I'll just whiz up and down and show you how quiet it is and what Maneuverability and how quick it moves as well. All right, we'll have a go. I might whip the top of the weeds off, but I'll let's see how we get on. I'm going to put it on medium blade, on wheel speed, medium blade speed. Right, awkward to show you the capabilities of the cutting because there is no grass at the moment to cut, but we tidied some weeds up. That was on just like half blade, half wheel speed. I'm just going to do a quick up and down on like how fast this thing can move. So what we'll do is we'll put some lights on to make it look a bit better. I like lights. So you're not going to necessarily cut at this speed, but if you had to transport between different areas, this is, if I crash and die on film, just send lots of emails saying he was a good bloke, all right? Because this is quick. You ready, guys? I think I lost a few hairs there on my head. As you can see, rapid. I'm not saying you're ever going to cut at that, but like I said, manoeuvrability between sites, bit of fun, maybe expensive mower to have a bit of fun on like that, but yeah. So that is the Cramer ZTC 132 mulching mower. 132, by the way, being 132 centimetre deck. I think I've covered everything. Oh, actually, bit of geeky stuff. Like I said, all night to charge, 8-hour run time in case you forgot, 75,000 square metres, 24 kilowatt motor. That's massive. Okay, that is huge. And they do, I think, a 60 and a 72 inch deck as well. So you've got bigger areas to do. So, as always, don't forget to like, subscribe. Hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you on the next one.